Hello everyone. I want to talk about a problem that I have, and I saw a video from Breja ToneWorks talking about the sound difference between a single coil and a splitted humbucker. So I do have here two guitars. This is my Fender Strat with a humbucker in the bridge position, and I can split this humbucker, and on the other side you see a standard heavy guitar by the company Gain, and Gain is the sister company from FGN, a Japanese company. And these two humbuckers, you can see here, you can split them. So in different positions on this guitar, you have splitted sounds that imitates something that you would call a Strat sound. So to me, the sound of a splitted humbucker has three problems. First of all, there's a very thin sound, and I miss some sustain in it. The second problem is there are some frequencies in the sound that they're very aggressive. And the third problem is that there is a bit low level comparing to a single coil. And I thought maybe you can make this sound a bit better by using this. So this is a standard Boss graphic EQ pedal, and I'm trying to solve these three problems that I have by using this pedal. I would like to give you an overview of the setup that I'm using. So it starts with the Fender Stratocaster. That goes into the Boss pedal over there, the equalizer, and the equalizer goes more or less directly into the line 6. And the line 6 modular adds some reverb so that the sound is not that dry, so you can hear. And from the line 6 I go to the Tech 21 Blonde pedal that emulates a Fender amp. The setting is clean and the speaker simulation is turned on. And from this pedal we go directly into the Tascam recorder, and that's it. Before I start, I would like to mention two things. First of all, the sound of the guitar is not post-processed, so it's directly the sound from the Tech 29. And the second thing is, when you hear the guitar, you will always hear the guitar directly, so I will turn the microphone off, because the microphone adds some high frequencies that is recorded from the guitar, from the acoustic sound of the guitar. So therefore I'm trying to speak or to play guitar. So let's start. At the moment my guitar is set to the bridge humbucker in the first position, and the humbucker is inactive, so now you only hear the single coil sound from this humbucker here. And I always like to play with some force, yeah. So I like to hit these higher strings here, and that makes this very sharp and aggressive and thin sound. And I would like to detect these frequencies that cause that aggressiveness in the sound. And I think it must be somewhere around 1.6K, 3.2K, and the equalizer set on. It's a bit difficult to detect whether it's on or off because this LED has a low output. So we'll make a mark in the video that can see whether the EQ is set on or it's set off. Now, okay. I will now increase a certain frequency, and then you can hear if the problem is getting worse or it's getting better, or it has no influence to the sound. So now it's getting worse. So what I'm doing now is I'm decreasing the frequency of this knob here a bit, and then we check if it's getting better. Okay. Say it's get a bit softer. So now I compare it. Yeah, it loses some of this aggressive sound, but now I'm checking the neighbor frequencies, so I'm checking 1.6 if this has an effect. Oh yes. Oh, okay. So we'll turn that a bit down. But just a tiny bit. So to me, it sounds a bit better. And I will add some of these high frequencies so to get back some freshness in the sound. Because this knob here, you know, when it's full up, it doesn't have a negative influence to the sound. To my ears. So I will add a bit, okay? And now it sounds to me a bit, less funky, you know? Because when I turn it off, it's thinner, yeah, but now it's a bit muddy. So let's check. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. And now it's, I think now it's okay. So. I mean, of course, I cannot make a custom shop, whatever, perfect single coil sound with this method, but it's only an idea to make it better. So, I don't know if I can make it better, I hope. So now it's... Now it's turned on. And now you see when I compare this, when the EQ is turned on, it is a bit, it loses some loudness. And that comes from the fact that I'm decreasing frequency. So I'm decreasing power of the signal. And I have to compensate that by adding some gain. Just a bit. Now I think it has the same loudness, so I think it's okay. And to my eyes, it's okay. So I changed to the second position. So now I have this typical mid-position sound between this single coil and this one. So if this is set to the second position, then there's no humbucking. So there's only the single coil. Okay? Turn it off. Turn it on. Yeah, I think it's to my ears it's a bit better. It misses some funkiness in the tone. Yeah, I will decrease that a bit more maybe. Turn it off. Okay, turn it on. Yeah, actually I think it's okay. So I will check it with some overdrive. Let's choose this one. Let's turn it off. Okay. Now these frequencies are back. So playing loud, it's very harsh and okay. Turn it on. To my ears, it sounds a bit better. Play with full force. Okay. I like it. So now I'm playing around with some effects here. I turned on the delay and the screamer and a bit of chorus. Turn it off. Turn it on. And now even when I hit these very high strings here, it remains soft. So when I turn it off, yeah, there's a lot of harshness in the sound. To me it's better. I mean, you can, of course, you can play with these knobs here, and you can fine tune it a bit more, maybe. So, but I think the biggest problem is gone a bit. I think so, at least. So, yeah, I think I'm happy with the result. Okay. Now let's check the other guitar. Now I'm back with my second guitar, my other sorrow child, as we say in Germany. I don't know if there's any English word. I should ask Google for this. So I put all the values from the EQ back to 0. So we start at scratch here. And yeah, my biggest problem with this guitar is that when you change from humbucker to single coil mode, then you hear a big difference in the volume. So I show you. I start at the first position, and then I click from 1, 2, 4, 5 up to 5, and then you may hear in the second and the fourth position, when the single coils are active, then you should hear a slightly change in the volume. So let's start. Okay, so this is a real problem, and I'm trying to compensate it with this guitar here, with this fine pedal over there. So first of all, let's check the sound of the single coil. It sounds thin, yeah. It sounds like you would use 7 strings on this guitar, and this is the typical sound that I hear from John Petrucci when he's playing with this when he's playing some clean sounds, because of he's not using any single coils, I guess, and therefore he's also using his humbuckers, and that makes that very thin sound with less of sustain. It's not sounding bad, and there are not these very sharp frequencies, but I'm trying to make it a bit better. So when I listen to this sound, I just checking the frequencies, and I'm see if I achieve some change in it. So I think maybe the problem is a bit more over here. Okay, I decrease it a bit. Okay, and now I'm adding some volume. They sound a bit thin. And I'm trying to find the frequency. It's about 1.6. And now I miss some funkiness, so I'm bringing back the 6.4K a bit. Oh, okay. Now let's cross-check it. So I turn it off. Turn it on. In general, it's okay. So I give it a bit more. Turn it off. Yeah, a bit fuller. And yeah, I think actually it's okay. Okay. Yeah, there's one frequency that I do not like. It's whack, whack, whack. I'd like to call it the duck frequency. Whack. Maybe it's this one. Yeah. Maybe I should decrease it a bit more, these two both, yeah. Yeah, okay. Now we shoot the duck. Okay, I turn it off. I think it's at least better. Not only louder, but also a bit better. I'm checking the other single coil sound, the position number 4. Okay, pedal is on. I turn it off. Okay, now turn it on. Yeah, it's a bit loud, maybe too loud. But there was one goal that I'd want to show or to achieve to compensate that loudness between humbucker and between single coil. So, yeah, with the sound I'm quite happy. Maybe it's not perfect, but I think it's a bit better to my ears. And now I'm trying to check this with the humbuckers. So here's position number 1. And now I turn on the pedal. Oh, sorry. It's turned off. Humbucker, and then a switch. Yeah, and then I switch back. Okay, maybe I change it to the mid position, to number 3. Yeah, okay. so I think the balance is a bit better there. So yeah, I think it's not that bad. So when I use this pedal only for single coil sounds, yeah, I think I make the sound a bit better. Last thing I want to check with this guitar is some screaming whatever. So I take the screamer. Okay, now the pedal is off. No, now it's off. Turn it on. Turn it off. Yeah, I think it's okay. Yeah, I think I'm quite happy. So, final result. I think with such a pedal, you are able to improve your sounds a tiny bit. They will not get perfect, but I think you make it a bit better. So you get out this very harsh and sharp sound, and you can add some volume. So I think I'm quite happy by using such pedals. And yeah, maybe you can present some similar results. I can say, oh my god, this method is totally stupid, doesn't make a sound at all, buy another guitar or learn to play guitar, whatever. So it's up to you, but I'm quite happy with it. Thanks for watching, bye.